Alright, what's up, guys? I know it's been a little while. Obviously, I was like babysitting my uncle's dog for like a couple days, and that's sort of why I haven't been able to gym stream. But we're back now, and yeah, man, we're super refreshed. You know, it was a nice little break, to be honest. To be able to hit some of that. So yeah, no, actually dope. Alright. Alright. Sure, give me the thoughts on the hoodie, guys. It's a little big, to be honest. It's the first time I've actually worn it, but I only got it like yesterday. I didn't think it was gonna be this material. It's more of like a gym material than like a fluffy, like big sort of material. So I guess it's more breathable, but also just is ginormous because of it. So not the best, but we work with it. Also, the hoodie is like fucking ginormous, bro. So also paired with the fact that I have a tiny ass head. But alright, let's warm up. Let's try this out. So I don't know how we're gonna do since I've had a couple days off. Yeah, you guys are checking out the mirror. Alright, let's go. Okay. That didn't feel too bad. Wasn't suspicious, but it was interesting, to be honest. That. Alright. Oh shit. How about I wasn't on the chat there, so my bad. Give me a second now. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's hit this. Guys, you ever heard of the song Candy? I swear it's like more of a like 2000, like I swear this thing popped in the 2000s. It was a vibe in 2000, I swear. Bit of nostalgia, but yeah, let's hit this. I don't know what the hell this is doing here. I don't want that behind me. Just that peeks something into me. I don't want that near me. I'm picking this up. Oh, for fuck's sake. No! Why are we looking over there, man? Stay here. Yo. Someone put chalk on it. Are you trolling? So I gripped it better. This is gonna fatigue the shit out of me. Okay. You know what's something I might need to work on? It might be... yeah, these dumbbells feel weird. I'm getting chalk on my hands. I definitely know who this was. This was Mr. Legs, for sure. This guy who always trains legs. 100%, that's the culprit for this chalk. He said he uses this way as well, I'm pretty sure. I've never had chalk on my hands, so interesting. Okay, we fought the hell for that, but alright, 9. We do need to work our way up to 12 for that, but 9. I really have to fight, holy crap. But yeah, you know what? The material on the hoodie is kind of breathable. Like, I don't hate it, it's not that bad. It's actually kind of alright. Chalk feels weird as hell though, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't have a smell to it, but yeah. Anyway guys, let me know how your night is going. If it is even night there, I don't really know. I always make sure I check up on you guys. To be here, it's actually pretty late. But I have been later to be honest, so it is alright. Yeah, we've got pre-practice sessions today. We've got chest and we've got to do legs. Stretching. We might see if we can hit some bag work after. Not sure. We'll have to see. Alright. What I do need to focus on, right? Because I'm always like lifting the weights. So these are quite heavy. I don't want to fatigue by constantly lifting them up and down. So you need to measure and be careful a bit on what I'm doing with that. Because that might be fatiguing some of my sets a bit. Hey, I'll take 9 after being... How many days are we off? I don't even know. Sunday, Monday, 3 days. I'll take 9, it's fine. We need to work our way back up to that 10, you know? And then eventually, once we can hit 12, maybe 13. I think I'd have to go up to 13 before I move up, because 12, I feel like I'm just gonna flop the next weight if I do that. But we are closing in on 40. We're on 36 right now. So once we get 38, you know, that's only 2 more kg after. And once we break that 10 threshold, that's like fairly comfortable for reps, you know. I think I got something in my throat here, but okay. I feel like always on the second set, that's when your muscles feel warm, or it feels like just nice with the motion. But otherwise, to be honest, I feel like always the first set, you always feel a little bit like off, you know? Especially with bigger weights, that's what I think, to be honest, so. Guys, check the back. The back looks pretty sick. I feel like, I don't know, this is a little bit random that has just this weird crescent moon, especially in bread. Just randomly here, but hey man, I'll take the back. The back looks pretty dope. I'm gonna take off the hoodie here. You know what, this actually feels, because it's oversized as hell, I don't actually have to take my wrist straps off now. I'm actually happy as hell with it, you know? They kind of stick to me a little bit though, but it's alright. It's alright. So yeah, this is blue, but hey man, pretty low. I haven't got really much of a palm, but okay, I think maybe we have enough reps to try something here. We'll have to see. I feel like oh shit. That's not a good idea. My mic. It's about to sit on that then. Alright, let's move that. Try not to do this in like an optimal way, because I feel like I'm always sitting there walking around. the freaking right one. Second set, maybe 6. Okay, fuck. Okay, 6-second set. Not terrible. Actually, to be honest, not bad, because I did rest a little bit shorter time than I should have. I forgot I meant to drop that. What always surprises me is how easily I can get 30. Oh, wow. Okay, fine, not bad. So we're doing 32 for the singles. Oh, we're gonna be on the grind to get all of our exercises up. I feel like for a little bit we've been a bit more stagnant, you know? Always is a little bit trippy how this is all like second row. I'm used to like obviously the 30 and stuff. I think technically it was the second row, but there wasn't 3 rows before. I feel like everyone does something different when resting from a set. Some people sitting down, some people pacing. I feel like it depends, you know, I'm sort of changed based on when people are around. I often pacing when there's more space around, you know. Anyways, what are we doing? We're doing 32s for the next one. I'm gonna let my wrist breathe because oh damn, that was sick. Anyways guys, you can expect in the near future, coming days actually, some more like streams at home, more reactions, more games. I want to do horror games, you know what, I want to do horror games. Have you guys ever heard of Granny? I used to sweat that shit out in secondary school. So that'll be pretty interesting to the stream, to be honest. We're gonna see how good I am at that anymore. We tried Granny 2. I don't think I remember being good at Granny 2, to be honest. I only completed it on maybe normal mode or something like that. I guess we could try some extreme mode Granny. I've never tried that before. In terms of like, seriously. I've beat it in hard mode. It took me quite a while, and I think I got 0 deaths. But fuck man, it was quite hard. It took me quite a few times to do it, but extreme mode, yeah, I don't know about that one. That's mega hard because it goes super dark. I mean, definitely, I want to do some horror games, guys, for sure. We do some Five Nights at Freddy's if you want. Nah, I'm excited for it. Of course, we can get some reaction streams in there, but of course, we're still gonna be having our gym, you know, regular streams over here chilling. I'm gonna be introducing a bag work to these streams soon, so we'll have to see about it. But yeah, obviously for the stretching we have added in, but yeah, I really am liking the stretching right now. I feel like I've been pretty consistent, and honestly, what I am noticing is with the stretching is I am getting like, I'm finding them a lot easier than I used to, like a lot better. It was feeling like a lot easier, and I feel like I'm definitely getting a lot more flexible, which is really good. So obviously, like for kicks and things like that, this isn't actually the best thing. This actually kind of caps out where your leg can go. Not the best stuff for kicks and stuff like that, but maybe I have to start bringing like a different pair of bottoms for bag work, something like that. I already bring different socks for stretching because I don't want like the musty white socks that like get dark and black, you know, from the normal gym session, stuff like that. So we'll do some of that stuff. Hey man, I'm excited for the future, can't lie. Yeah, so let's wrap, get our wrist sorted out. You know, these are really good, what's it called, like really good investment, wrist wraps, especially if your wrists are hurting on any lifts and anything like that. It just protects them, keeps it all good. You know, for £5, this shit protects your wrist. Like, come on man, you can't get better than that. Okay, let's get this. Damn. I feel like I got something in my eye from that, man. Cool. My legs just jumped there when I did that. That's kind of crazy. I guess they show a bit more in, what's it called? I was about to say heavier clothing. In not lighter clothing, was it? Oversized clothing, that's the one. When the pump cover starts failing, that is crazy work. It's not really a pump cover, it's just oversized, that's all. Okay. Okay, so is it me or just like, I guess mouth will just get dry and I walk out. Shit, I forgot to start the YouTube stream. My bad. Cool. Just checking everything was going good there, you know? Yeah, we can turn this back on just because he was being for other people there. Alright, we're just resting, man. Chilling. Feeling good, to be honest, you know? I don't feel tired or anything like that. I'm just gonna rearrange my neck. Let's just a little bit the wrong way. Hiccups. I'm missing a dumbbell here. Shit's right there. I am lost right now. So I got one more set of this, we're gonna drop set. You know what I've noticed actually, a lot of people don't really drop set, you know? I've just seen it like obviously newer people, it makes more sense that they don't drop set, I don't really know about it and stuff like that, but you know, honestly, they'll be surprised that so many people just don't drop set, and I think it's such a valuable tool in gains, and just, I I don't know, taking your games to the next level, to be honest. So, no, I think that is something valuable you guys should definitely incorporate. Drop setting is just, I always do it, you know, on my second set of every exercise I do, I drop set for the most part. So yeah. Because think about it, you're hitting failure and then you drop set, you hit failure again. That's like twice as much gain. I don't think it actually multiplies like that. I don't know about specifics about it, but it's more gains, you know, that's what I mean. Okay. So we hit 11 for that set. We are gonna go in, and based on that, I want to try and hit 8. 8 should be the threshold, because normally when I hit 12, I hit 9, so 8. I want to take a run back. 8 is our goal. Let's try and hit it. See if we can do more. We'll see how we do. Gonna wrap up. I always get worried about this one, because with this one, I always tend to just get worried about dropping on my face. Because obviously it's going over your face. Yo, if you guys clip this with no context, that is some diabolical lines right there. But anyways, yeah. Halfway. It's getting hard. Come on. Playing a dangerous game, because if I fuck this up, yeah, I'm probably not gonna have a nose after this. Okay, that was 32 we can drop. Who the hell ate the dumbbells, man? What the fuck? The 28s are just not here. They're left over here. I don't know why. Wrong place, but alright. What the fuck? Why'd that move so easy? Am I that used to the 30s? Fuck. Yeah, I had to go around my face for that, because I think I might have dragged that across my face if I didn't. I felt kind of cool. I felt like a superhero landing that. Okay. When I refill the water, I'll be back. So don't miss me too much. Yeah, we got dips in a second, so guess we'll see how we do on that. That'll be pretty cool. Whoops. You know what, I always had a pet peeve about the light. You can't see it. The light coming downward right now on top of you guys and me is actually a warm light. But if you look down all the way down the gym, it's all cold lights. Always a little bit infuriating. Okay, gonna hit some dips. Just gonna grab all myself, put it over there, because I can't carry like everything at once, you know, come on. What I do like about hoodies, like when you just take it off and just take it with you and stuff, What I do like is the fact that you can just dump your stuff on that. Like, I don't have to lightly put my phone down. I can just drop it down onto the hoodie, soft cushion landing, and we're all good. Alright guys, we'll give you guys a good angle. Okay, not like that, bro. Follow me around there. Okay. Just gonna keep you guys like in this direction over here. Cool. I want my wrist wraps for this. I feel like I probably do, like, since you're putting a lot of weight on your wrists. My wrists also need to breathe right now, so it's kind of like, you know. Oh. Guess we'll see how much dips we get, but keep everything all good here. Hey, you gotta give me a best one on this. I'll do that one. We'll go after this. We've got these with the cables. I always do it in a funky way to a lot of people. I think a lot of people do it like, I don't know, they just have different variations. They go like this one. There's obviously there's the one from below and then like this upwards. I don't know, I go from up, but I don't even go fully down. I'm like doing like this. I don't know, I heard something about like your pinkies being outward. I don't even know. Hey, what's the goal here? I could say, I could give myself an unrealistic goal. We can push ourselves, we can say 17, 18. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it though. We can try. We're gonna need a better song if we're gonna be doing that, you know. Hey, let's try it. 18 reps. Let's try. We'll listen to some funk, guys. Come on. Cool. Get a bit of Goku flight and I always just like doing that. I have no idea. I just always like to do a little bit of a stretch before I start. Guys, give me some hype here, man. Oh my gosh, that always makes me feel like I'm gonna faint. We hit 18 though. Huge bump. Dope. Look at you guys over there. You get me, even if I'm walking over here. Maybe I need to start doing some weighted ones, you know? Attach like one of those belts. Get like a little bit of a weight on there. It's gonna make it significantly harder if I do that. I don't know if we have any of those chains over here, you know? You know, I've had quite a few comments, because I often talk about specifics of muscle building, shit like that, that should become some sort of a personal trainer or something like that. I've never really thought about it. I've just, you know, upon years and years of going to the gym, I say years and years, I've only gone 4 years, but upon your progress and actually trying to build, you make a bunch of mistakes, you learn a bunch of things, and when you learn some of those things, you end up basically, I don't know, you just pick up like different things about nutrients, different things about protein, different things about, you know, muscle building, the specifics of it, certain drop sets, certain, you know, ways of training, new stuff, certain exercises, you know, this and that, affect your perform, all this sort of stuff. There's so many like Easter eggs in the gym that help you improve, helps you get better, helps you, you know, elevate to the next level in the gym. You know, I'm always learning new things. Even now, I'm still learning new things, you know. So with that, I feel like, I don't know, when I speak to people, I sort of just start integrating that language into when I'm telling them things, and when I end up doing that, they think, shit man, you know your shit, you know, like maybe you should become a personal trainer. You ever thought about that? Thank you for looking there, appreciate that, thanks very much. What's up Uni, how you doing? So we are doing some chest right now. We have chest, legs, stretches afterward, bunch of stuff to do. Pretty stacked session. I don't know, I quite like our session just being like longer now with the stretching as well. But I feel like the flexibility is going up. Like I'm definitely finding those stretches, especially the last session was when I really felt it. It's like I found the stretches I was doing a lot easier. Like just, it wasn't hurting as much anymore, you know? I love doing that. That's gonna be my new thing I do when I come up with. That's actually, that's really sick. So if we hit 18 last time, I'm gonna say the goal for this one is gonna be 10, to be honest. Okay, 11. I'll take it, my shots are fucked after that. Sorry, I cursed. Where's this my heart rate of this one? I have no idea. Also looking good. I am good, you know, I'm feeling good, I'm not tired. You know, a little bit on the breathy side right now, I'm feeling quite fatigued. Like, I don't know, cardiovascular wise, but I mean, I just did a bunch of dips, so it kind of makes sense. So, we are doing pretty good, to be honest. We've got some banger songs going on. I'm feeling dope, to be honest. Just had a W conversation with a fellow legend. So, no, I'm feeling good. Okay, so that is dips done. I'm gonna be moving over to cables and we'll see how we do here. That's the thing about, I feel like I say this every time, but something really good about being in like more of an empty gym is the fact you can just move around so freely, you know? Like my stuff's over there. I don't think anyone's gonna be using that in a machine. I'll move it if someone does, but I'm kind of alright, you know? Like I don't have to do too much in terms of that, so I like using the rubber. I know what the rubber is. I'll be back, I'm gonna go get the rubber ones. So glad for you. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'll be back in a second. I need the rubber attachments. Someone junked them over here. Oh yeah, hopefully you're doing good too. Hopefully you're all in good health and no, all good. We got the attachments. I don't know if you can see me from over there, but he'll be walking back. Properly fueled today though. You know, sometimes I come here with like no sleep and no calories, so pretty good today. I'm gonna see if anything happened in terms of our strength for these, because I remember last time I was here with chest I did 90. My usual weight is 80, so we'll see how it goes. I just want to see if last session me boost my strength up to being able to do 90. Doing okay, work is keeping my butt, but it's okay. I got to this, you know, you're doing alright. You know, I'll be alright, I'm pretty sure. Okay, actually, I'm gonna say holidays just came back, so it's just not anytime soon for holidays for you, but you get through it. 90, 90. That's how life is, you know, so gotta work through, you know. It does not feel great, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should go back to Sadie. Okay. So that's also gonna work like the underside. Pretty good. Cool. I'm actually intrigued to see how my legs do, to be honest, in this session, just because it did pretty well last time, which is actually odd, because a lot of my upper body was doing really bad, so I would have thought my lower body would have been kind of messed up, but it was pretty good. Happy with it. I'll try this one. I feel like this weight sort of really depends on how much I weigh at this point in time, just because it starts to hit this exact weight hits the area where I'm being pulled back, and when you get pulled back you can't exert your full strength, you know, so that's what's sort of happening here. Love that, it was good. I have a little bit of fucking memory right now. I have no clue what I said, but thumbs up. I don't know what I said, to be honest. I can't really remember. So my main concern right now is like not passing out halfway through the stream here. You know, I like the song. I kind of wanna add this to my playlist. This. Okay. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna add this to my playlist, so I like this one. It's like a funk. I don't know if you like funk, but it's like a funk song. It's pretty cool. Right up here, here, here. Hopefully you don't hear me like brushing up my beard against my mic by accident there. But no, I probably won't pass out. Probably right. I had good calories, so should be fine. I can't see what you said. Sound is something. I'll check, sorry. Let me just check what you guys said. Kind of yum. All right. Click that back up. Cool. Wearing oversized, but the oversized is sort of failing, and that's when you know you're getting there, you know, in terms of size. So happy about it. Obviously I'm on the bulk. I just hope that when I am on the cut that I keep the bigness, I keep the muscle, and just lose the gut, sort of. Yeah. Feels like we went far away. Okay, that felt a bit better. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. I have to drop some, take a break so I don't collapse. It's because I keep holding my breath. Okay, we're done. Okay, that is chest finished. Yeah, I saw what you said, because they took my phone off the thing, because basically the clamp is like holding a part of the phone, so obviously I can't see that like middle area, and that's where the last word was. So I took it off, and then I saw well, makes sense. Bulk in the body still looks here, but I don't know. Feel like, I don't know. It looks good with a t-shirt on, I feel like. But a t-shirt off, I don't know. That might be the body dysmorphia. That might be just me sort of, I don't know, just thinking about myself and my body, but I feel like obviously a lot of people have different perceptions and perspectives of your body and stuff. It's like, a lot of people might say they really like or they want that type of body, but obviously to the person, they might be like, shit, but I was better this time, or I could be better, you know, if I was doing this, I would look like that person on social media, you know? So, a bunch goes into it, but, yeah. Okay, so, what to do, legs, oh, fuck man, legs. I hate this exercise, I hate legs so much, man. Rough. Legs is, a funny one, man. Brother, who is this tracking? Ghosts? We tracking ghosts on camera? Give me a demo of the legs. Nothing there, not gonna lie. Don't know, my legs just don't grow. My calves grow. I got W good genetics on the calves, but like, holy. God was like, fuck, no, we can't give Sky everything, man. I'm kidding. I've got horrible genetics in a lot of areas. Muscularly, if I even said that right, it's not that bad. But in terms of other things like fucking hair loss and all that, yeah, not great. Hair loss, height. I did sick for height, to be honest. My mom is 4'9", my dad is 5'4". Me getting 5'6", I'm the tallest in my immediate family, so that's kind of gas. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I ain't doing shirtless now. I am good. Rows and pull-ups, W exercise. So one of my friends introduced me a couple of sessions ago to this guy. He's to the right now. Pretty dope. Pretty dope guy. I was just talking to him for almost an hour before I even started the stream. So yeah, pretty cool. It really is like just really nice, you know, just meeting new people, talking to new people. Just, you know, I know pretty much everyone that goes to this time now. And it's all regular, it's all locals, you know, now it's all good, you know. So it's all pretty sick. Yeah, not even a peak. I'm really like super like not into, but like I'm just trying to follow faith, you know. So oh shit, that's a W song. I'm not trying to, you know, contribute to lust, stuff like that. It's hard. I'm just, you know, I'm in a very middle ground of where I am right now. I think I already used to tell this stuff, but then got drawn into more rough stuff. But you know, we're building. I feel like from last year April, where I was then, I feel like there's a light and day difference to where I am now. I feel like the biggest growth has happened in the past 6 months, I'd say. And even from just this year, you know, it's like I feel like the person I was in January to where I'm in April, 2 different people, you know. Well, at least I get my favorite angle. Many people are so good though. Yeah, it is good. Sucker bus. I don't know what sucker bus is. Yeah, ain't no seducing, bro. Ain't happening. I'm not perfect, look, you know, like I'm still trying to do my shit. But main thing is, you know, you need to try. We are always going to fail God. There's no perfect human except Jesus. We are always gonna fail God. But it's about intention and what you're doing, you know. Because there's 2 things between I was gonna fail God, so there's no point trying, versus I'm gonna fail God, our sins are forgiven. So I'm going to try, you know, try my best. As imperfect as I am, I'm gonna try my best, and that's what God's out here looking for, you know. So yeah. Anyways, let's hit this. Yeah, the sex demon that comes into the dreams of people, made to go boom, you know. There you go. That I don't know where you get sex demon from, but it's Satan is what you're talking about, you know. Satan, the devil, whatever you want to call it. That is what infests people's mind and draws them to lust, draws them to, you know, all that sort of stuff. And to be honest, lust and that stuff is Satan's greatest weapon. If you think about all of the greats in the Bible, the thing is, I haven't read the Bible. I'm still a Hindu. Technically, I'm leaning Christian. I'm not making that big decision till I read the Bhagavad Gita to ground myself in Hinduism and the Bible, and then come to an important internal decision. Because once I make that switch, there is no, oh, I'm going to go back, you know. You technically can, but it's not the right thing to do, you know. Just make, you know, uninformed decisions and stuff like that. No, this is a type of demon. I think at least that's what anime tells me. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched all the animes you've watched. I haven't. Only things I've watched is Naruto, Dragon Ball, tiny bit of One Punch Man. Oh, I've watched what's the fucking Solo Leveling. A little bit of One Piece. Anime is great, you know. Like anime genuinely is great, and it can teach you a lot of great things, for sure. It's very character building. It makes you resilient. It makes you brave. It makes you, you know, have that resilience to never give up. But I'm talking about mainly the big three. I don't know about all this, you know, romance anime and stuff like that, but I've no idea. But it can teach you a lot, you know. Naruto obviously is my favorite anime, and it teaches you a lot of, you know, guts and never giving up, being in a disadvantaged situation and still making it through. You know, it teaches you about true love with, you know, Hinata loving Naruto from the beginning. Teaches you, you know, with Obito how far love can really take you in terms of it can make you do very, you know, extreme things. Got Madara, who is, you know, has this negative perception of the world of, you know, nothing goes to a planet that's cursed world, all that sort of stuff. So there is a lot in Naruto, and I think it's so deep, you know, plot twists and all of that stuff. Itachi's love for his brother, all that, you know. Fruit basket in the bowl. I have no clue what the hell that is, but you know, each to everyone's own, you know. I have no clue about it, but I just find it difficult with everything I need to be doing. Gotta find the time. I do really want to watch like a bunch more anime and stuff. I've been watching Netflix, to be honest, a little bit, but yeah. You know, to be honest, the guy I was talking to, Kai is his name. I was talking to him in this exact position, except I was standing over here and he was on his leg press machine, or leg extension machine, and I was talking to him about God and, you know, the spiritualness of all of it. And as soon as he said, like, I believe in the higher power of some sort, and I said, is that higher power or is that God? He said God. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, this guy, you know, he can switch. He can see the vision of, you know, God and everything. And that's when obviously, no, I just started telling about my experiences and my you know, my views on Christianity, on God, and all of that sort of stuff. And he was getting hyped about it all, you know. I was, I guess, exciting him, hyping him for what it is and how amazing it is to be, you know, having that relationship with God, you know. Basically one of the big three, but romance version. I haven't watched any of the romance stuff in terms of anime. The main romance I've watched is like high school, not DxD, don't know, not that. High school, like drama, romance, that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's the only sort of stuff I've watched, mainly Netflix wise. Sure, I need to do another set here, huh? Yeah, High School DxD, I think that one's a pretty crazy one for people. Pretty diabolical. I remember I got this guy called Same, High School DxD mouse mat as a birthday present. He's like a proper, like, just masturbates all the time, that sort of stuff. He had anime figures with, you know, ginormous breasts, and he also had them with removable underwear. Can you believe that? Removable underwear is crazy work. Man like you. All I know about it is that it's just hella, like, you know, just breasts and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure the girls and all that. I know it has some sort of stereotype around it, but yeah, pretty diabolical, that that anime. I could go another rep, but my experience with legs, such a big muscle group, that if I hit that extra rep, I'm gonna start feeling sick, maybe throw up, and that is not the plan. 2, 3. See what drained me? What do you mean? See, what, legs? I have no idea. What, see my legs drain me? Okay, let's move. Oh my gosh, there's so much to take here. Okay. Do you know? It's like actually the exact way I do. Kind of dope. Alright, let's move this, and this, this. Gosh. Why does this feel like hella like what? Thingy. It feels like hella what's it called? Okay, cool. Just warm up there. It feels like a bit too low or something. Abnormal, it seems like. But I can't even see, I'm like half blind, man, as well. Good workouts. Appreciate it. We are doing good here. Yeah, high school ski girls, you have a pretty wild man, I'm not gonna lie. That light is almost such an air conditioner, that's crazy. Good. Ugh. What's your stance on God? What is your stance on God and you know, lust and all these things? Without talking about some sex devil, you know? That is crazy, sex devil. Mad. Too much anime, you gotta stop. So I mean, it's like all girls have to deal with ovulation. All girls have to deal with, you know, horny periods. I don't know if there's a male equivalent of that, but you know, gotta try and fight that, you know. Can't give in. I did not see that message. Okay, man, I see you. Thought it was just the emoji thing, but alright. Got calves after this. Stretching after that. Yeah, our workouts are quite long now, honestly. I think religion is so great to believe in for faith and just to have a sense of belonging and community experience, but for lust I wouldn't do it with anyone, obviously, but not with you or just like, wow, so yeah. I don't know. My thought on that is like, I feel like, you know, with ovulating, all that stuff, I feel like you just came on the stream just to basically lust, you know? Lust isn't just committing, you know, like just sleeping with someone. That's not what lust is. Lust is, you know, any sort of you know, thinking about them in that way, in any sense, you know. It's like God says, you know, you've already committed adultery in your hearts as soon as you look at a girl, you know, with lust. If all you're seeing in that girl is breasts or, you know, or, you know, sexualizing them, that is already lust, you know. It's like, even in your sense, doing that with me is already lust, you know. That's what I mean. So, and I'm not saying, look, you're some broken person. I'm not saying, because look, I fall, I still do it. It happens. It hits, you know. It's like, it just happens. But that's the thing. It's like, Jesus has already forgiven all of your sins. The difference is, it doesn't mean, oh shit, I'm forgiven, I can do whatever I want. Because if you know about the sin and you keep doing it, that's not the same thing. You need to repent, which is changing your actions. So that's the thing, you know. Jesus doesn't want you to come fixed. Jesus doesn't want you to come, you know, perfect, clean, everything in your life sorted out. God wants you to come broken, you know, with all of your sins, all of your problems, and don't, you know, and you know, give it to Him. Let Him handle it, because it is something you cannot handle. God can handle it, you know. Love the education. But yeah, you know, it is something to definitely look into. I don't know, you know what? I'm just thinking, because I feel like I talk about it in such an interesting way. So it's like, I don't know, even in how little time I was able to convert that guy from thinking from a higher power to Christianity. You know, he was genuinely had his hands in his face, you know, smiling. He was thinking about it like, damn, dude, like, this is sick, this is awesome, this is something so amazing and beautiful, you know. It's like, maybe I should become a preacher. I don't know, I'm Hindu myself, technically Christian leaning, but everything I say to other people is Christianity, you know. It's just, I'm just preaching everywhere I go right now. It's just, and it's such a nice feeling, you know. It's just like, you genuinely feel peace, you know. It's like, anything bad happens to you, whatever, you know. My dad is pretty abusive himself, and you know, he told me today, you know, like, you just waste space, waste the money with this sort of stuff, and I just said thanks very much, and I moved on. And it pissed him off that I was just so nice about it, that I didn't sit there and insult him back, that I didn't sit there and, you know, hold resentment or anything like that. So yeah, it's just peaceful as heck, you know. Super duper peaceful. I've never felt more amazing. The people I've been meeting, the things I've been doing, the people being introduced into my life right now, you know. It's like, it's just awesome. Again, can I zip on your shirt? Looks very cute. I think it's the same thing on my back, and it's just much bigger on my back. Sorry, but I hope you're not talking about my necklace. You've already seen the necklace, but I'll show you the back. Hopefully you're able to see that, but that is the same symbol on my chart. But yeah, that's it. This is a symbol or whatever. Let's try and bring this back down. Oh, is it the same? So cool, I like it. Oh, I appreciate it. That's mainly why I bought it, you know, for the back. You know, tight clothing's always been my signature, everything I always used to wear. But honestly, I'm really, you know, liking the sort of stuff in oversized and things like that. And it was kind of funny is I bought a large for this t-shirt and it's still showing through, especially when I have a pump. It is just showing through, you know, the physique and stuff, which is awesome to see that even through that, I'm still seeing the physique, which is really cool. Okay, King, I will learn from you and not repeat bad behavior in the mall. I will be back when my ovulation is over so I can control myself. Hey, well, appreciate I got through to someone today. I know, you know, all the best. Hope, you know, everything is good and, you know, distancing yourself from those things that are, you know, causing that. It's not always distancing yourself, because the thing is, you're always going to be exposed to that sort of thing, so you just need to be able to control yourself in general. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, you know, I'm never going to be able to look ever again at a woman, you know, because that's just avoiding the problem than solving it inside your heart, inside yourself. So that's different. But yeah, no, all the best, and that's a calmer way to ground yourself, to come back when you have a level head and things like that. So yeah. So yeah, I do appreciate coming by, and I'll see you whenever that is. Take care. See you soon. Okay, one more set, drop set, and we go and hit coughs. So got another message. Yeah, a lot easier to contain myself. My body isn't literally telling me to come pumped into me. Yeah. A lot of work to do, Crazy. Holy. Lot of work to do. But first step, you know. Hey man, you know, I can't be ignorant. I don't really know what the female body's like, you know. Oh shoot, man. Alright, cool. Anyways, see you, uni. Step done. Gonna move to calves. Yeah, my hamstrings feel hella weird. We'll keep this height because the next exercise is gonna be quite low anyways. Yeah, that's good. I'm like Gonna hold everything I want to. I was seeing the like automatic like sensor lights come on in the toilet. I was thinking that guy's still here, but I have actually no idea if Bro's here or not. Cool. Oh fuck. My bad. That messed with my elbow. At least 100 is already on it, so there's not as much work to do. That was actually sketchy. Well, we need a 15. That's 20. Oh damn, someone really organized the gym. Cool, cool. 215 here. Is this actually wise? I don't know. Burn the 15 against the thing that literally can make the thing fall down. Jeez. This one doesn't have the metal. It's a little bit harder to put the plate on. It's 4 plates each side, 15 as well on each side. Makes 230, but it's for cops, so yeah. How to do that? I kind of want a bonus one here. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, that's a little bit of a height that I dropped that from. Okay. Let's get this. I have to take my shoes off. How do I always end up finishing my sessions so long away when the next bus comes? Anyway guys, let me know how you guys are doing. How your day is going. Always cool to hear any stories, any cool things, even if they're bad, you know. Here for it all. Okay, I don't know if that last one was exactly a full rep, but 18, kind of a 19, but yeah, 18. Siri, no, I wasn't talking to you, bro. No. Siri, why? Cool. Alright, after this we got stretching energy. I'm curious to see how flexible we are still. Because it was feeling easier last session. Feeling the music right now. Okay, yo. I can't go yet. Can't get too happy with that. Gotta wait up a bit, you know. We didn't do our set, not session. Our set that long ago, you know. Feeling it right now, you know. Not feeling it in a type of way of like PRs. Just feeling the music and just feel really good, you know. I'm still exhausted though, I'm not gonna lie. I can't make my mind up on what I want to listen to right now. Hey, you know what? I will take some Indian music right now, you know, it's kind of chill. Indian music isn't always a thing for like hype for gyms and like, you know, working out, but it is a vibe, you know. You guys can't be sleeping on Indian music, it is a vibe. Oh. Okay, we've got to drop. We're gonna drop down to 150. I know that's a crazy statement. Dropping down from something to 150 kg is kind of a crazy statement. But is the case here. Yo, why is that? That's crazy. Why did that metal thing just move when I was taking that off? Not the most, what's the word? It's pretty unsettling, that. Yeah, that plate is a bit diabolical, that one. Because it doesn't have the metal part inside. So it... The heck am I breathing so heavy? So it kind of doesn't come off very easily. Alright, let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, that wasn't my leg, that was my ankle. Being a bit funny. Okay. Cool. Now my mouth is so dry. I've got to put water in like at least freaking 4 sets or something. But look at my water. Yo, did I forget it? What? Yo, someone tell me where I left my water. Oh. How did it even get, okay. How did it even get there? I think it's mine. Let's hope I don't get like, it's from drinking this. I think it's mine. Okay. Damn, water just feels nice when you're like thirsty. Oh hell no, man! I gotta take all these plates off. It's always a pain, man. Honestly. Always is annoying, but we'll get it done. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, man. I feel like I'm gonna drop it one of these times. This is 3 and not 4. I'm having to take it off. Bye. I'm lucky I did not keep it there a millisecond longer. I did close it a bit on my finger there, but I took it out in the nick of time. So it hurt, but it didn't hurt as much as it would have. Right. I'm gonna grab you guys, and we're gonna be doing some stretching, alright? I know you guys are probably only seeing my legs or some shit right now, or something right now, but did you see my right leg almost fail there? Crazy. I'll be back. My legs are actually like half failing right now. I mean, that's a good thing with legs, but also like, I don't know. Oh my goodness. I forgot my shoes and my bottle of water. H2O. Agua. I think it's agua in Portuguese. Is it the same for Portuguese and Spanish? I might trick some people if I say that. I'm gonna double check everything is working all good for you guys. If you're good over here. Oh my gosh. Why am I taking one thing at a time? I need my shoes. Okay. Alright, I gotta get my stretching socks out, guys. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, I can't even walk. And grab my shoes. It's like out of nowhere randomly. My leg just half fails. I don't think it fully fails, because if it fully failed, I think I'd probably fall over or something. Cool. Because these socks are thinner. Yeah. I'm able to put my shoes on easier, which is always nice. Look at this crusty, musty other socks. Not in the bin. In the, I was about to say the wash. In my bag. Man, Indian music again, banging. Especially for stretches. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. How these already get dirty, man? I literally just opened it from a packet like literally yesterday. The hoodie I'm talking about, if you didn't know. Got the like the mat when you're stretching, all that. But this way or yeah, this way. Get a good distance going on here, you know. Boom. Oh shit, what's up, Stridgy? How you doing, man? We'll be stretching here. Going a bit. Hey, well. How you doing? We are ending off our workout. We're just stretching now, and then we'll be done. You know. I'm gonna bring this lower, to be honest. You doing back? No, dude. Back's going well for you. I really need to freaking bring some better trousers for this shit, because this is not helpful. Stretching in these, man. They just like get way too tight, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna start bringing like 2 pairs of trousers to the gym and 2 pairs of socks. Obviously, I bring 2 pairs of socks already, but 2 pairs of trousers now. Especially for when I do bag work, because when I'm doing bag work, I can't be wearing this. It's like diabolical. Like, I've got to change. Anyways, you know, this is a cool time to talk, you know, cool time to just chill with you guys. Got a game yesterday, got 2 runs. Sheesh. Can't even hear what I'm doing, man. Is that voice correct? Sheesh. Shay! Oh my god, my voice is not working. Shit. Anyways, nah, dude, that's dope. That's dope. Dope. Cooked, yeah. My voice is, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm having to clear my throat a little. My I say vocal cords. What the heck am I talking about? My throat is like all dry, man. I've been drinking water the whole session. I don't know what's going on, but we move. Had a hella good session though, you know. Definitely feeling good with this. Let's actually stretch because I'm just fucking basically sitting down at this point. New monitor and it's good. Oh yeah, dude. What like refresh rate and what resolution are you running, bro? I mean, at home I got my mine's 1440p, so 2K and 240 hertz. So yeah, man, we vibe it. I'm getting distracted, man. I gotta focus here. 144 hertz 1080. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Thing is about hertz is like, it really doesn't matter what hertz you have unless you have the PC to back it up. Like, if your PC can't run 240 frames on a game, there's no point having a 240 hertz monitor. So, you know, I'm kind of an example of that. I don't think my PC can really hit 240 hertz on a lot of games. So, I'm in 240 FPS on most of the games. Sometimes I guess you'll benefit, but like, you know. Thing is, my PC is hella fucking stacked. It's like 2.6K. It cost me. Everything is maxed out on it except the fact that is the graphic card is the only thing lacking on it. Otherwise, I've got a really top of the end RAM, really top of the end processor, really top of the end SSD, power supply. Everything is maxed out, but the only thing is my graphics card is a 4060. That is it. 130 FPS on Fortnite, but I play Siege more. I'm on console. Then it's an upgrade, dude, because if you're a console and you're getting like, you know, 130 FPS, dude, that's better than the pretty irregular PS5 120, I think. And yeah, you know, console just obviously not really hitting those FPS numbers as consistently and stuff like that. And if you haven't got PS5, you got an Xbox One, PS4, whatever it is, then it's even worse. So, you know, then yeah. But if you're on console, then shit, I was talking about PC, my bad. But if you're on console, then having that monitor is going to be able to help you hit that 120 that PS5 probably can do. Series S, yeah. If it's Series S, I don't know if you're hitting 120 FPS. So I don't want to. I don't want to like blow your like Fortress down, but like an Xbox Series S, I don't think it's going to be hitting 120 FPS. Which means your monitor kind of doesn't really do that much. It is. I don't know. Shit, okay, you know what? Maybe because it's Fortnite, but other games I'm not sure about, but yeah. Hey man, if it's just for Fortnite, yeah, good job. I don't think you're hitting that on Siege. I think Siege is more graphically intense, to be honest, but Series S hits 120? Gotta be lying, man. What the heck? That's right, it was the X and the PS5 that hit 120. I'm pretty sure, I thought the S was on like 60 and shit like that, you know, back in the black and white days, you know. Hey man, don't believe me. I'm a PC, so yeah, don't hold me to it. I'm gonna do this way. Everything. What the fuck? My best friend. 120 everything. That's crazy work. What the hell is a Series S? I thought, yeah, okay, so I don't know, S was different. I thought that was an S, but are you talking about Series X? I know Series X, but I don't know what Series S is. Yeah, this feels a lot easier than it used to. Yeah, man, flexibility's going up. It's more downgrade from the X. Yeah, then maybe I can hit 120. I thought it was only the X hitting 120 to be honest, but first. Hey man, that's cool. Still gotta hit the PC eventually, man. That's dope, man. That's a drippy SSD, man. Man, I might have to flex with you and you, man. I got my what's it called? Yeah, save one, dude. Definitely worth it. My PC's on 4 terabytes currently. I have to hit the subtle flex, man. I have to do it, man. I have to do it. I have to motivate you, bro. Had to motivate, bro. 11 terabyte, 200. What the fuck? That gotta be some L SSD though, to be honest. Well, that might be HDD. I don't know. 11 terabyte. That's gotta be a joke, bro. There's no way. In SSD, there's no chance you get 11 terabyte for that. Well, unless you're like running like some like virus terabyte. I don't know. Or virus SSD or something. 11 terabytes. I don't think so. What person needs 11 terabyte? Are you downloading the entire freaking Xbox store at once? Dude, that's like 11 Xboxes, not one extra Xbox. Brother, 11 terabytes, even if you just don't buy an extra, you just buy the freaking terabytes itself, it's probably more than the console. My SSD, 4 terabytes, cost me what? I think it was, I think it cost me in total for 4 terabytes, it cost me maybe like 240 quid. And that's 4, so you're basically buying 3 times that, so you're buying what, 680, 720 pound worth of storage. What the fuck is an Xbox J? Okay bro, I don't know what sort of, I don't know what sort of like, what sort of stuff you're talking about. Maybe you're talking about the next gen. Maybe you're talking about freaking Xbox 2 type stuff, like the competitor to the PS6. I have no clue. Still, the thing is, man, it's just like consoles don't really get close to PC currently. Eventually they might, but currently just no, they can't. You know, if you compare like what the PS5 is capable of right now compared to the best PC specs, yeah, it's not even a competition, you know. But what they are trying to do is trying to make a console that can access PC games, so they are trying to bridge the gap. Can't lie. They are trying to bridge the gap right now. Okay. How the heck am I feeling dizzy from stretching, man? What is even going on? Alright, I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest and then we'll head to the next stretch. Yeah, I have no clue what the heck Xbox J is. That is a crazy one out. Whoops. Let's fix this quick. 2 terabyte for 120. Yeah, so yeah, man, I don't know what you're talking about. 11 terabytes. Holy! I was like, what the heck? Yeah, 120. That's exactly what I was saying. My mine costed. Because obviously I said 4 terabytes cost me 240. Well, it's a double 120, 240. There you go. See, I predict the future. I'm joking, but. Yeah, I was just saying how much mine costed, to be honest. I haven't predicted the future. I can't do that. Okay. Alright, stretch. Oh my god, what the? I'm not trying to stretch my lats, I'm trying to stretch my damn hamstrings. What the heck? Watched the vid and he said it was the 200, like 200, 300. Yeah. The thing is, it depends on the storage as well, because there's lower quality storage and there's high quality storage, you know? So much that goes into it, man. Like, I built my PC. It took so long, so many days. I was running into so many issues, man, like trying to get Windows and all that stuff. So long. So many problems with it just like not booting properly and stuff. Then started running into issues with my like RAM, like freaking making my PC like just fail boot. A little too big at 27 inches. I think mine's 27 or 28. I think it might be 28, I think, inches. Might be 27 though, I'm not sure. Hey man, that's a good size monitor, to be honest. Like if I was to get a next monitor, I think my next monitor would be maybe 32. Yeah, 32 or something, but yeah. Some people got those like freaking 49-inch monitors and it's like, come on man, you just got a TV at that point. How much FPS you can get in your old PC, man. I had a laptop that I used to stream on. I used to play this game called RuneScape, and holy, it became a whole challenge in itself. I would be getting like 2 FPS, I swear, like 2-3 FPS while streaming. It was so laggy and buggy, and it got to the point where, because it was so bad, it became a challenge. Can I beat this pretty difficult boss with this FPS? You know, that became the challenge of the stream, which is pretty funny. It was a vibe, man. I also got scammed on stream. It was funny time. Let's go. Come on. Oh, lost my grip there. What a 24. I think I had a 24-inch monitor and then I went to 27 or 8, whatever it is right now. So I went from 21.5 to 24 to 27. I guess the next job for me, or 27, 28, I can't remember what it is, but next job for me is gonna be 32, to be honest. I kind of am going in order, you know? Pretty cool. Alright, oof. Alright, cool. Monitor only 109. Damn. I think if you know where you're looking, you can find some really good deals and stuff. Shoot, I'm not done. I need to do my balancing. Here's with that, and that. So I've got to do my balancing. It's not great for this. Oh my god, it's not good for this type of trousers I'm wearing. See that my fucking balance is crap with this. Gauntlet. man, I've lost the balance completely on that.
Settings so nice I can have custom crosshair on 4 instead of it just make PS2 that can change everything.
I'm happy for you, man. That's pretty awesome that you've got them ones that you like. I think mine's got pretty L crosshairs, to be honest, and stuff like that. So that's pretty sick. You got some cool ones you like. I'll be doing some gaming streams soon. Maybe tomorrow, day after, something like that. But yeah, I'll be definitely doing some. It'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna be playing mainly like horror games, stuff like that, for a bit, which will be pretty cool. And this really graphical, intense game. Hopefully my PC can handle it. It's pretty graphically intense.
It's not that good. It's a red dot, green plus red plus.
I mean, I feel like monitors don't really come with the best crosshairs, but you can get apps like Crosshair V2, I think is the one I have. And you know, they have good crosshairs anyway, so yeah, you shouldn't really be relying on your monitors one all the time. So yeah, you know, you can always get some. It's not a big deal breaker or end of the world. You can always you know, change it up. And so I'm sure Fortnite itself has crosshairs and stuff, so yeah. Green plus. Hey man, that's dope. Man, I feel like it's so weird, like they're having freaking cargos like this. Like, who the hell is reaching like this for their pockets, man? I have no idea. Oh shit! I keep forgetting you're on Xbox. My bad. That's why your monitor has is used for crosshairs. I see. My bad. You know, no, actually, Fortnite, I'm sure it has crosshairs by now. Surely, Fortnite has custom crosshairs and all that. You can customize. I keep forgetting you're on console. Mm-mm-mm. 29 minutes for the bus, what the heck? So long. Okay. You said this all going in. Yeah, man, try it out. Man, I feel like I could fall asleep right now. And 30 minutes for the bus. Okay, let me clean this up. We'll sit and talk over here. Let me get my shoes on actually quick. Yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys. Just gotta clean up this mat. You'll see that I was using. I'm gonna get the wet towel thingy. Sounds weird to say. Thing that cleans the machines and the mats. Clean the machines and mats with. So it's filled with sanitizer, that thing we pull out of. It's not water or anything. Sanitizer. That's cool. I like the system a lot more because it's like you just pull out, you know, just your thing that's already wet, you can clean. Rather than, you know, I remember the old gym I used to be at, you basically had to, you know, get the spray thing yourself and like pull out tissue and spray it and all that stuff. It's just a long day. I think you literally have to take the spray thing with you to spray whatever machine and whatnot. Or maybe you would just manually get the tissue and spray it and then go to your machine. Yeah, no, it's just a longer system, so happy with this one, to be honest. Hell yeah, Nightbot. Tell them follow up, man. Tell them to follow. If you guys want more streams, or want more streams, I'm gonna stream anyways, but if you guys want to tune into more streams, yeah, just follow up. Some off-brand one. What do you mean, monitor or what? Alright. Oh man. Damn, they got some new like drinks in the vending machine. I said that. I think there's maybe like 1 to 3 new drinks. It looks like some sort of like flavored drink water thingy. Seems healthy, but yeah. My bad if I'm yawning, guys. I am quite tired right now. Man, I still gotta go home, drink my shake, have my creatine, shower again, and then yeah, man. And then I gotta do my vitamins. Gotta. Didn't work. Oh man, unlucky man. Shame. Trying to think, like an entry level PC that'll hit around the same FPS or same performance as your Xbox. Honestly, probably is around like maybe £600 or something like that. Maybe slightly less performance, maybe. But the freedom of PC, you know. Thing is, PC, you can also plug in a controller if you want as well. So there's that. The only difference is if you plug into a game like Siege, where it is more competitive and stuff like that, you're going to be fighting PC players. And if you plug in a console, like a controller, not console, but if you plug in a controller, you're going to be at a disadvantage fighting those people who have PC and stuff. I'm a G stick with the one I have. Just stick. Is that what J means? I thought you were like talking about like an Xbox J or some shit, man. My bad swearing. Yeah, stick with the one you have. That's cool, dude. It's about the player, man, not the crosshair, you know. You don't gotta, you know, have the perfect crosshair. No, just work with what you got, man. You be able to upgrade and all that stuff soon enough. You got the tools you need, you know? Yeah, bro dancing again. Trying to think, have you heard of a game called Granny? Or Granny 2? Cause I'm gonna be probably streaming that either tomorrow or the day after. I'm just gonna see, you know, like what sort of stream we can get with that. I'm gonna go to bed, bro, tired and bored. Wow, you know, one way to say the stream is boring. Holy crap. No, I'm joking. I'm sure you don't mean it. Yeah, dude. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, for correct yourself real quick. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by, dude. You know, nice chat, and hopefully, you know, I helped you in some sort of way or gave you some insight on what you want to do in terms of PC game and all that stuff. Yeah, appreciate you coming by, dude. I'll see you next stream or something, you know. See you tomorrow at some point, man. All the best, dude. See you soon. Trying this weekend 220 leg press. Just a bit longer. I thought you were tired, man. What's going on? Yeah, 220 leg press, man. I'm guessing that's pounds, not kg. But if you're okay, that's crazy. But yeah, 220, man, that is pretty awesome, man. Yeah, it'll be pounds. Hopefully we have a pretty cool gym session tomorrow as well, you know. Some people come in that I should run into that, you know, pretty cool. I just need to focus because I feel like all the time when I run into them, I tend to like get a little bit distracted, and then you guys saw that just while I'm talking to them. So either I gotta include you guys or just, you know, say a bit more, you know, discipline with the stream, you know. I'm on 240. Go for it, man. If you can handle it, you know, not trying to cause injury, you know. I feel like when you start thinking about how tired you start to get more tired, I feel like. And your body starts to like wind down, starts to like yawn more and stuff. I press challenge with a soccer coach and some friends. How do you mean you're doing a leg press challenge with your soccer coach? Like, your coach is like challenging you to leg press? Because I think you're like 12, so like yeah, I don't know if that's fair or not, but I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't know if it's fair. That just isn't fair. That's crazy. Nah, shit, I'm listening to some Moana. That's actually dope. I guess the 12-year-old, yeah, fair enough, man. It's not fair, yeah, man. That if he loses, I think he needs to just retire, man. I think that's a GG's right there. Man, this song is respectful. Listen to Moana, man. If you know the movie, it's a song from Moana. Yeah, you do. Hell yeah, man. It's a dope song. Can't remember which one it is. So let's see. There you are. That's the song. Yeah, but Moana actually came out when you were like even younger, so I was a bit mad. Yeah, man, just enjoy being a kid, man. I think we're all at the point, all the, older people, we were all at the point where we're like, shit, man, can't wait to be able to do this, can't wait to drive, can't wait to have a job, can't wait to, have responsibility, not have responsibility, have my own freedom with this and that, but eventually when you get to this point, it's like, I'm speaking like I'm 40 years old, but when you get a bit older, you start to like miss, the times when you did have that freedom, just chilling. The biggest worries you had are like, just, homework and school and maybe a couple tests here and there, I'm just gonna get a haircut, man. Just gonna whip around, man. Hey, man, you gotta have a big future, be hitting cars like that, man. Come on. You gotta be doing something big, man. Maybe you become a streamer, man. Maybe you'll become a pro Fortnite player, man. That'll be pretty sick, man. That's the thing, you know what? I'm gonna give you a bit of a talk on just doing whatever you want to do. You're gonna work at McDonald's. I've worked at McDonald's. It's not fun. It's bad. They just abuse children, I think. So it's bad. But W song. But I'm gonna give you some like talk on the workforce and stuff like that. It's like whatever you want to do, whatever it is, whether you want to go into producing, whether you want to go into being an artist, a singer, a rapper, whatever it is. You want to be a streamer, like what I'm trying to do here. Whatever you want to do, you really do have to put your mind to it. You are going to have haters. You are going to have people who don't believe in you. You're going to have people who bat an eye, who are going to just tear you down sometimes, say it's not going to work, whatever it is. But I've just had proof that it does start to work. There was this guy I met the other day. My friend Arch, he actually knew the guy, and he didn't technically introduce us, but he did say when he was speaking to him when I wasn't there that this is Mayan, that's my name. And then I introduced myself to him and his brother, and then this session he came in. I didn't really say hi immediately, but then I came back when he was on like Ascension. I did introduce myself. We had a talk for freaking hour, something like that. So we were just talking a bunch about life, about God, about our careers, all that sort of stuff. And he's basically gotten into music production, and he's basically makes the he mixes the beat and the flow of the background tracks of music and things like that, and he works on those sorts of projects, and he's just loved that. That's his passion, he's like that for a while, and since COVID he's been trying to get into that industry, and it's hard because a lot of the way you get into those sorts of niche industries isn't like I'm gonna go on Indeed and I'm gonna look for job opportunities like that. I'm sure maybe there are some sort of job opportunities like that, but it is hard when you're doing your own self-employed thing to really do that, because Indeed it's just about getting employed, So he is employed, but he works on his own time. So, and he's only a year older than me. So yeah, he's basically doing that, and through COVID all the way until now, only now, is he actually doing that for the most part of full time. He works part-time currently, I think 2 days a week, something like that. But the majority of his money is coming from his passion now, and he just loves it. I'm gonna go promote Val CH or a pro sports player. Yeah, man. Dream on, man. Dream on. I don't mean in a bad way. Just be like, keep your dreams high. Do whatever you want to do, man. Keep them high. Don't ever settle for less. As I feel like the day you settle for less, the day you let your dreams die, is the day you lose a lot of yourself. You're a shell of your former self. I feel like because you're just settling. Man, because I'm an expert, kind of they don't understand how much you can get from it. Of course, you can get a lot from it. But have options, don't make that your main thing. I don't mean that you don't make your main thing, but you're all into it, but just have something, in the back burner that you're interested in, you know. It's like, because if you put all of that into it and then you just like you shouldn't have the mindset of it's not gonna work out, but have something, you know. It's like, I don't know, it's because I don't really have the passion for gaming. Like I used to think, you know, like certain things like about that, like esports for Overwatch or some shit like that, but you know, it's just like, have something, you know, something else, you know, that you like. It doesn't mean you have to pursue the career in that, but just have something you like, even if it's a hobby, you know, like just have something else there. You know, you have gym and stuff, but basketball, baseball, soccer. Hey man, you got high goals, but you know, I'm sure you can make it if you dedicate yourself, man. Back to what I was saying about this guy, you know, that was his passion, and from COVID, he was just making these connections. He was trying to get into the business. He went one time to London or somewhere, I can't remember where it was, might have been London, might have been somewhere else, but he went and he made connections and he got into a little bit of the job, and he ended up, you know, once doing a good job there, made connection elsewhere because word of mouth and things like that. And now, yeah, he's now making like a decent income on it. The majority of his income, I think, is that, and he's just doing well with it. So it is awesome. And what's really cool about it is he was in the same scenario I'm in right now, where a year ago he was doing part-time work and then focusing a lot on his passion, you know, which is currently what I'm doing, a lot on streaming and then some part-time work as well. And it evolved. He just kept going at it. He just kept, you know, putting into it, and eventually it grew into, you know, him making something that could make him a bit more financially stable. And now he's been able to switch it around. So now it's only, he's been able to switch it around to where most of his money is just coming from the, into the passion. So yeah, that's where most of the money's coming from now for him, which is awesome. So yeah, you just got to keep your mind on it. Just keep going with it, and eventually it'll blossom. You just have to be patient with it all, for sure. I'm gonna go pro and baseball or soccer. Hey man, you gotta keep going. You gotta go gym. You gotta try, and you're doing all the right things. You know, I'm sure. Like you do squats and you know, leg press, all that stuff. You know what you need. To be flexible and have the muscles there, you know, in your legs, even, you know, core and all that stuff, or those sort of exercises, those sort of sports. Get a few bits of watching on my BB. Cool. Alright, let me check this quick. Damn man, what the hell, time is going slow motion, man. Drink some more water. Mouth's getting dry again. Thing is, summer's coming up, and I'm not like I'm only gonna end the bulk when I hit 85, and I don't know. I feel like I'm probably still a fair bit off of 85. That's the thing. I think a lot of people just like they get ready for summer by just, you know, cutting everything and trying to lean up for summer, which is obviously cool. You know, when lean up when I guess maybe you're going to beaches and it's hot and stuff like that. But sometimes, you know, the dedicated way is the better way. You know, gotta do it when it's right, when you actually hit your goals and stuff. You know, so for me, I'm gonna be bulking until I hit that, even if it's through summer. Gotta Gotta hit that 85. Hey man, I'm excited though when I do cut. What I do look like, that'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Strength is definitely going up and it's pretty nice to see. Gonna really try and be intentful with the gains we're making. Alright, see you dude, Strigi. See you tomorrow whenever I see you. Appreciate you coming by, man. But yeah, gonna try and be just really intentional with the gains, like, you know, really make sure I'm getting higher reps within the weeks, you know. Higher reps or going up. See you dude. Going up with the reps, going up with the weight. Just gotta make sure we are going up, just tracking and making sure we are hitting those, you know, the weights going up. Make sure we hit our calories. Gotta make sure we hit our creatine. To like fucking push my elbow to try and scratch my back there. But yeah, gotta be doing all that. Just make sure we are hitting everything well. All right. Been a long stream today, you know. Definitely. It's been a nice stream, but it's been a long stream. Which isn't a bad thing. Just after a while, I start to get pretty fatigued. Not by talking. I mean, a little bit mentally, you know, like whatever you're saying, just talking a lot, dries up your mouth, all that sort of stuff. But just with the session, stretching, everything, it has been a long session. We did push today, some big weights. You know, we gave it our all today. Very proud of it. Tomorrow will be the arms and shoulders. Pretty excited for it, to be honest. See how we do. Hopefully all is well with it, and we can hit some nice reps and stuff. Tomorrow, some nice gains, some nice higher weights maybe. We'll have to see. Let's see how we feel, and it should be a nice stream. I'm gonna focus more on you guys and not just get distracted talking. Obviously I always finish my sessions, but the difference is like I keep getting distracted talking and like just going over to, you know, friends and talking and stuff. So I'm gonna make sure, you know, I am more locked in on that. If I do talk, I'm gonna bring you guys with, make sure you guys are there, you know. So yeah. I mean, switch to some softer music, because like I'm listening to some like very like hype music when I'm just sitting down. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Quite excited for the stream tomorrow with the horror games. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see Granny 2, or Five Nights at Freddy's? Or something different, a different horror game? No idea. Bottle. Why is the bus in 2 minutes? It was on 17 like fucking 5 seconds ago. What the fuck? I'm so pissed off. I waited so long for this bus and it just psyched me out. Crazy. Alright. Let me go get my stuff. I have to call that damn Uber, man. That's kind of annoying, you know, I'm not gonna lie. That it actually just trolled me. Ugh. How's it gonna do that to me? That is diabolical. What the heck was that? Okay, let's go. Oh. I mean, what was I betting? I was gonna bet something. Yeah. Is that in here? Just gonna drink some water, put that way. Alright guys, I'm gonna be going now. Ending up the stream. Has been a nice stream today. Has been some cool people coming. Appreciate you guys all coming in. Appreciate all the chats. It's been a really nice stream. So yeah, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with maybe 2 streams actually this time. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and see you guys soon.